Michael, for the many that will be viewing this interview, my story goes back with AE to the 90s, where I first encountered AE as a disciple counselor to a mission that was held in my community of Woodlands. Then fortunately I was invited to come on as an evangelist that worked together with the Foxfire program and eventually leading the team here in AE South Africa. In all my time with AE, there is one unique contribution that, in my opinion, is second to none in this country and even beyond. AE has this unique ability to bring the church together. Liturgical, Pentecostal, charismatic, all extremities of the body being brought together. Have you included in your memoirs how this uniqueness of the AE ministry came about?
Well, you know, obviously I grew up with facing the problem of the country, which was apartheid. Mm-hmm. And apartheid means apartness,
right?
Separation, people being apart. So there is no way that the church could minister into apartness unless the church itself was together.
Right.
So, and that was a key biblical principle. You know, in Acts 2 says, all who believed were together.
Yes, indeed.
When the day of Pentecost had come, Acts 2 verse 1, they were all together in one place. So we found in early missions that the witness of the church was incredibly compromised and credibility was destroyed where the churches were not together. Mm-hmm. So it became a passion of mine to draw the churches of South Africa together however we could. And togetherness was something very, very powerful, you know, when it happened. And it made the ministry succeed. And it gave the ministry a sense of credibility. And I think that you know, some of the conferences which we mounted, which drew to big conferences, you know, 5,000 to 6,000 people, which drew together people of all races in togetherness, proved particularly powerful.
Yes,
and I tell about numbers of these, you know, in the book. And certainly the effectiveness in terms of preaching the gospel, of prophetic witness, of demonstration, could only happen if it came out of a context of togetherness. So this became a passion in our ministry right from the very beginning, and it continues even to this day.
Absolutely. You know, the church has always been challenged with togetherness, oneness. Apart from it being an AE philosophy or school of thought or passion, I think a lot may have got to do with who you are as a person concerning this. You want to tell us a little bit how you as an individual could able to relate to people across these different denominational perspectives?
Well, you know, I was very privileged because, for example, as a student at Fuller Seminary, there were 42 denominations there. Yes. Very hard to be a strong denominationalist. Right. So I saw there that this thing is real and this thing is powerful. And then as our ministry began, because it was citywide evangelism, interdenominational, we found ourselves obliged, obligated, and delighted to work together with people of all different denominations. And I learned so much from that. I learned that no denomination has got the whole story. And so working together with all these different denominations, it became part of my own personal DNA.
Indeed.
And carried that into the work.
Well, I'm glad you've included that in the memoirs because it makes the African Enterprise Ministry and yours a very, very unique one.
Well, thank you. I think it does.